So Forex trading changed my life and it can change yours too. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about how it can change your life and mainly the positives behind Forex trading. And maybe it can give you some incentives as to why you should focus, give 100% effort, go all in to become a Forex trader. Recently on the channel, I have done a video basically outlining the worst parts of Forex trading because I don't want to do a video saying these are all the positives without doing a video on the negatives. So I've already done the video about the negatives. So now we're going to cover the positive side of Forex trading. And as you can probably imagine, watching this video and on my channel, I've been posting for 4 years now. The positives definitely outweigh the negatives. Otherwise right now, I wouldn't still be trading and making content about trading. The positives definitely outweigh the negatives. Let's just make that clear from the very start. So I've got 3 or 4 points to actually go through, and in my mind they are the main reasons why someone would maybe want to become a Forex trader. I'm not going to go into you can make this much per month, you can do this. That is definitely a part of it. You can make a lot of money. So we're going to start with the point of your income isn't capped. So obviously you can go in and say this person on YouTube, this person on Instagram is making this much per trade and I want to be able to do that too. But I feel like for the majority of people, just being able to make more than you can in your job is basically the ultimate goal. Let's say you're going into a career that has a salary cap. So when I was 16, I was at college and I wanted to become a fisherman. I know it might sound quite ridiculous, but that is what I wanted to do. And in that job role, you know, a fisherman, a fishery manager, something like that, they probably earn around 25 to 30,000 pounds per year, which is probably, you know, around the average salary in the UK. You can't really go up from there. You can't go to 100k per year because those jobs just don't pay that much. So I would have been stuck earning 25 to 30 grand per year because that's all I was qualified to actually do. There are obviously other career paths too. You could go into mathematics or, you know, engineering, law, and these ones obviously pay more, but there's always going to be a salary cap. You can't earn 50 million pounds a year as a doctor. You know, that just doesn't happen. I don't even think the top doctors in the world make that sort of money. So I was capped at, you know, 25, 30k per year. A doctor could be capped at, you know, a brain surgeon could be making 500k, a million a year, something like that, but you're still capped. Your effort doesn't mean you're going to make more money. You can't scale and work 2 jobs as a surgeon and make double the income. That's just not how it works. Whereas in Forex trading, your income is basically uncapped. There's no one stopping you and nothing really stopping you from making 100k per month or £1 million per month. The only thing that is obviously stopping you now is that you don't have the capital to make those returns. But trading right now in 2025, it is so much easier to make 10k per month than it was 20 years ago. Obviously, I can't speak from experience trading 20 years ago because I was actually 1 at the time. So, you know, I wasn't trading at that time, but from what I've seen and the opportunities given now, especially with prop firms, the software tools that you have now for backtesting, journaling, all the data that's readily available within seconds of it being released, it's just unbelievable. So there's not really any better time to actually start trading than now. And because your income is obviously uncapped, why wouldn't you do it? You know, it doesn't make sense why you wouldn't do it. And obviously, if you are looking to scale your income, you can go with prop firms. You get a 100k account for $400-500. You then make 5% profit, you're making $5,000. And that's obviously an easy way to scale with the prop firm route. And then obviously funnel that money down into your personal accounts or your personal investments that then mean that they all compound alongside that and you can make loads of money. But I've made various videos about that, so you can go check that out on my channel. And obviously, if you are looking to take the exact same trades that I would take, they have a link down below to my Telegram group where I share my analysis and the trades I'm taking. And in the last few weeks, I obviously passed my 200k prop firm challenge, passed phase 1 and phase 2, and we made some nice profits. And obviously people in the group are also passing their challenges too. So be sure to check it out. First link in the description. And now we're going to move on to the second benefit of becoming a Forex trader, and that is freedom. The freedom to basically do whatever you want. And I feel like this is mainly for full-time traders. If you're a part-time trader, it can be more difficult because you might still be working a job. You might have to give your time to other things in your life. But if you are a full-time trader, like myself, I can basically go wherever in the world. I can do whatever I want. Let's say next week I want to go to Portugal. I can go and stay in Portugal for a week. You know, if I'm trading, as long as I have my laptop, I have Wi-Fi, then I can trade. It's as simple as that. Let's say you are in another job, you don't have that freedom. You might have that freedom if you are a remote worker and you're not required to be in one place at one time. And obviously the working hours do permit. You know, if you're going to Australia, for example, the working hours can be quite difficult. But as a trader, that doesn't really affect us. As long as you are keeping up to date with the change in time zones, you can pretty much go wherever you want. And you also don't have to work all day, every single day for the whole year. We obviously get weekends off, but there are going to be days where you just don't have any setups. Or maybe like how I trade for 4 hours in the morning. So that's where my trades can actually be entered in. So obviously that means I'm left with 20 hours every single day, plus 48 hours on the weekend. That's a lot of hours that I'm not actually trading. So obviously during those hours, I'm going to try and improve my strategy, collect more data, and improve myself as a trader. And that can be done by back testing, forward testing, live testing, and all these different things that can possibly be done. Hypothetically speaking, if I was just trading and doing no behind the scenes work on my trading, then it would take 4 hours per day maximum. Sometimes it's a few minutes. If there's no setups, I'll close the charts and go about my day and not force setups, but maximum 4 hours, which again, having 4 hours work in a day maximum. So on a really, really busy week where I have trades every single day, I'll be working for 20 hours. I think that's pretty good. And then obviously it gives me so many more hours to do other things. And that is why I think many traders do really, really well in other businesses, because they have so many hours in a day to actually use their trading profits to put into other businesses. This could be a software company, this could be other investments or even property. You know, you have so much time and money to basically do whatever you want. And this is kind of all going into the freedom point that I'm actually speaking about here. And people often say, oh, I'm trading from the beach or by the pool. And yes, you technically can do that. Do you see the best traders successfully doing that? No. Is it possible? Technically, yes. It's also people say flipping £100 to £1 million is possible. It's possible, but is it likely? Absolutely not. So definitely make sure you're getting into trading for the right reasons and know what you will be doing if you are a full-time trader. Don't expect to be on the pool in some Caribbean island, just trading a few hours in the morning and just living life. That's probably not how it's going to work for you. And kind of related to that last point about the freedom, having discipline and patience definitely helps. And I feel like trading forces you to be disciplined and patient. So being disciplined, like I said, you could go and stay by the pool or on the beach and trade, but having the discipline to have a set routine, a set working environment. For me, I have this office where, you know, I like it. I have all the decorations that I want. I have the setup that I want, the comfy chair, the screens, the whole theme of the office is exactly how I want it. So I obviously want to be in here working. And when I am in here, I know that I should be working. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to sit down on the sofa and trade on my laptop or lay in bed and do all my trading for the day. It doesn't happen like that. One thing that actually helped me do this was only have my MetaTrader accounts either on my computer, so I have to be in this room to take the trades, or I have a separate phone that's just got MT4 on it. So I have my personal phone, and I also have a trading phone or a business phone for that exact reason. And it does mean that you can't make stupid decisions when it's outside of your trading hours, or you're kind of being lazy, so you don't want to go to the office and set everything up. And this, again, does teach you discipline. And when we actually talk about patience, this one, I feel like trading has definitely helped me be more patient. When I actually switched to swing trading or swing trading alongside my normal trading, this definitely helped a lot. If you're trading on the 1 minute time frame, you don't really have to be patient for a setup. One could happen every few minutes. You know, that can happen in some cases. But when I'm trading on a 4 hour time frame, I could be waiting 2 weeks for a setup. I could have a setup marked up and it could take 5 days to come to my entry. And obviously I have to be patient during that time. Sitting and watching price for 5 days coming up to your entry, or even being in a trade and it taking a week to even hit your take profit, it definitely forces you to be patient. So those people that aren't patient, thinking, can I become a trader because I just don't want to sit on my hands all day and staring at the charts, you can do things that actually force you to be patient. You can limit your trading hours. You could do what I said about the discipline of only trading in this one environment. That means when you're not at the charts, you basically have to wait. You have to wait for the next available setup to actually take a trade. because you don't have the ability to actually take a trade, and as a result that forces you to be as patient as possible. And I feel like this does go outside of your life too, because in your day job, if you are a trader and you're forcing yourself to be patient, outside of trading too, you will be like, well, in my trading, I had to wait 5 days for this setup, but then it played out perfectly. So it was worth the wait. You know, why would I force something and rush into something when I can wait for the perfect scenario? And that can also translate outside of your trading too, whether that is another business or an investment or basically anything in life. Patience is always something good. And a lot of times people that jump into things without proper preparation end up failing. And obviously waiting for setups gives you that time to prepare properly so you are able to execute effectively. If you have any other positives coming from a full-time trader or even a part-time trader, be sure to comment them down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.